We live in a world where success, wealth, and recognition often define a person's worth. People chase achievements, material possessions, and power. But when our time on earth ends, none of these things will truly matter. God will not measure us by what we owned, but by how we loved and served. God will not ask how much money you made, how successful you became, or how high you climbed the social ladder. Instead, He will ask, what did you do to help those in need? How did you use your blessings to bless others? Wealth fades, but acts of kindness last forever. He will not ask how hard you fought for your own rights. Instead, He will ask, did you stand up for those who could not defend themselves? Did you show compassion to the voiceless? Power is temporary, but justice, love, and mercy are eternal. The size of your house will not matter. He will ask, did you open your doors to the lost, the hurting, and the needy? Did you welcome others with love? A home is not measured by its luxury but by the warmth and generosity found within its walls. The type of car you drove will be insignificant. Instead, He will ask, how many people in need of a ride did you help? Did you use what you had to serve others? True greatness is not about what we own, but about how we use what we have for good. God will not ask how fashionable you were or how many clothes you owned. He will ask, did you clothe the poor? Did you share your abundance with those who had little? The beauty of a person is not in their appearance, but in the kindness of their heart. He will not ask about the fine meals you enjoyed. Instead, He will ask, did you feed the hungry? Did you give water to the thirsty? True fulfillment is not in what we consume, but in what we give to those who have nothing. The importance of your job will not concern Him. Instead, He will ask, did you make time for me? Did you value your career more than your faith? The most successful life is one that keeps God at the center and serves His purpose. Your salary will not define you in His eyes. He will ask, did you use your resources wisely? Did you give generously to the poor, to the church, and to those in need? True wealth is found in a giving heart, not in a growing bank account. He will not ask how many vacations you took or how many luxuries you enjoyed. Instead, He will ask, did you bring joy to others? Did you lift the spirits of those around you? A life well lived is one that leaves happiness and hope in its wake. Your achievements and trophies will not impress Him. He will ask, did you use your talents for good? Did you glorify me in all that you did? True success is not about personal glory but about using your gifts to serve God and others. He will not ask how many friends you had. Instead, He will ask, were you a true friend? Did you love, forgive, and support those around you? Relationships built on love, honesty, and faith will last beyond this life. God will not ask how many years you lived. Instead, He will ask, how did you spend your time? Did you live with purpose, faith, and love? It is not the length of our life that matters, but the impact we make while we are here. He will not ask how much knowledge you acquired. Instead, He will ask, did you use wisdom to make righteous choices? Did you live according to my word? True wisdom is not in knowing much, but in applying God's truth to our lives. At the end of our journey, We will not be measured by our possessions or status. We will be measured by our love, faith, and service to others. Are we living in a way that reflects God's calling? Are we storing treasures on earth or investing in eternity? God invites us to love selflessly, serve faithfully, and give generously. The greatest legacy we can leave is not in what we accumulate, but in the lives we touch. The time to reflect and act is now. How will you answer when God asks,